What is up, guys? Welcome to my episode 7 of Wayward Guide for the Untrained Eye reaction. Last episode ended in quite the cliffhanger. The Mr. Museum of Oddities man has died. I personally think by the hands of a human, not a werewolf. It didn't look as chaotic as like an animal attack. I could be wrong on that, but that was just my first inkling. And that's what I'm going to stick with until it's proven incorrect. So really the big two suspects in my eyes for at the very least his murder are the flower shop owner, the gentleman. Charlotte, or Ashley Clements, was at the meeting, but her husband was not. Also, Truman, the person that just got elected to the town council, was not at the giant town meeting. So I personally think that one of the two of them has something to do with his death, but we will see. I'm really excited. I hope they don't just go to like the next day. I hope that this episode literally starts exactly where the last episode cut off. But either way, I know it's going to be good. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to put your little theories down below, and let's go ahead and get into it. Yes!
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, that is not right. I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. It's all of this servant that I memorized.
Is he dead? Do I need to put him out of his memory?
Oh my
Everybody,
God.
please! Please, everybody, let's calm down. Clean up the fluid. Breathe into his mouth. Fill the barrel. All right. Calm down, everybody. Stop.
Oh my God.
Listen. Back here, focus. Come on. Everybody, please.
Will someone check on the victim?
Friends, the wolves are clearly at our door.
The killer.
They
Where did
backed
she
us
come
into
from?
a corner. They want us to kill each other.
Where were you?
But we're better than that. Right? I have a plan.
Well, how, when, why, what?
It's gotta be Truman. It has to be.
You put your faith in me when you voted me a member of this esteemed council. And now it's time for me to repay the favor. This is crazy. Honestly, I wouldn't have believed the story that this LA radio personality had told me if there hadn't have been other witnesses present. I still can't believe it. Shook me to the core. But the reporter was right about one thing. There's a common thread in these killings. Do you know what it is?
Yeah? Werewolves. Stinking old people.
Every victim was single.
All of the recent attacks occurred at night.
Oh.
Which is why I'm proposing a town-wide curfew effective immediately. Civilis, a vote.
All in favor of a town-wide curfew? The motion passes.
Secondly, we need to organize and strike back. Prove to the enemy that the people of Connor Creek are strong. Which is why I'm assembling a werewolf hunting task force.
Right. Hold on. This all seems so rash. There's
Right?
more to this story, and if I can just talk through my findings,
The
I'm
time
sure
for
that
talking is over, Miss Shoehorn. And while we appreciate your work, we feel it best to leave the real detective work up to the professionals.
the random people on your wolf hunting brigade? Like, that doesn't sound like professionals.
Which is why I would like to propose that our very own Sheriff Reynolds lead the task force.
That's you.
All in favor of Sheriff Madison Reynolds? The motion passes.
Now she's giving her biggest enemy something
Sheriff?
to do.
The floor is yours.
Thank you, I guess.
Boom, now
Friends.
the sheriff is on her side. God!
I've never seen this place so engulfed in fear and uncertainty. I walk around here with my gun and my badge trying to keep you all safe. It is all I've ever wanted to do, and you all make it mighty easy because you're mighty good people, but now...
Now it's time to kill some werewolves, right?
That's right. That's right. We are gonna band together. Band. We are gonna find these monsters. More money. We're gonna make them pay. Yes! For hurting our friends! Yeah! Yes! All right! I'm gonna have me a new
It's all going according to
Hunting
plan.
task force? What is this, a nightmare? Is this a fever dream?
No, it's real, Paul. All of it. We are smack dab in the middle of it. We have to see this through.
Oh yeah, I bet that Peabody's gonna look great next to your dead body. Let's get out of here.
Are you joking? You are the reason we came to this dumb place, and now you just want to bail?
No, now I don't want to die. All right? You've got this giant target on your back, Artie. All we've done is made enemies since we got here. Minor Mole, Truman, the werewolves, and now everyone in town. They want us out of here, Artie. We're messing around in stuff that we shouldn't be messing around in. And for what? A story?
It's more than a story, Paul. It's our story. We are a part of it, and I don't know the direction we're heading in. It's exciting, it's terrifying, and I have never felt more alive. This is what Wayward Guide is supposed to be, a hunt for the truth, especially if it's into uncharted territory. Paul, you are the only person here I trust. I need you by my side.
Yeah, well, I don't even know how much of a person I am anymore.
What are you talking about?
The raw meat, the constant itching, my awesome new hearing. Isn't it obvious?
No?
Okay, what about all my new body hair?
You.
My sense of smell? It's good.
Huh?
I'd keep the howling down if I were you.
What is this, a noise violation?
You're not safe. Neither of you. Come with me.
Wait, hold on a second. Oh, shit!
Okay.
You're a friend. Act normal. The others are waiting in the bar. All right. Enough pussyfooting. Off the record, the three of us are werewolves.
Ha! I knew it!
I thought we were going to ease them into this.
We can't hide anymore, Sibyllus. We need to form an alliance if we're going to survive.
Listen, we're not trying to make alliances. We just want to get to the bottom of this and help Connor Creek.
Then we're on the same side.
Really? Because it seems like you've been murdering your neighbors.
We know it looks that way, but we can assure you this is a trap. A confession. Coincidence. Yes. Yes, that's it.
We have no one else to turn to. And since you are the only one who's willing to listen to people, Artemis, we had to try. There's more of them than us.
Every Connor wolf has been accounted for. We want nothing more than to live in peace with the humans.
Treat your neighbors as you would like to be treated.
Someone is trying to put the blame on us. Oh, like when you hung me out to dry during the town hall? My apologies. They were out for blood, and I really didn't want to die. Even though.
With your keen intellect and Paul's recently acquired abilities, we think you can help us.
What abilities? The power to make shitty jokes at the least opportune times?
No, but the fact that his recent attack has transformed him into a half-werewolf, half-man, human child, a man-child.
What? As a scientific professional, I feel I should advise you on some of the things you're going through. More body hair, increased appetite, raging hormones. These are all part of the transformation process. Also, your genitals will swell to twice their size.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that has happened.
Paul, how come...
I didn't tell you about this? I did, like 1,000,000 times, Artie.
Fine, okay. Well then, if not werewolves, who or what is killing everyone?
I think you're already onto it.
The victims have all been anti-mining.
Exactly. And all of us are anti-mining.
The werewolves of Connor Creek are a special breed. We're dependent on the silver reserves beneath the town. Trace amounts in the natural reservoir help us transform at will. Too little and we're once again beholden to the moon. Too much and it kills us. We can't let those natural silver deposits fall into the wrong hands.
Wow. Not one stutter.
Oh, thank you.
So, it's either someone associated with Minor Mole or the Truman campaign.
Well, that doesn't explain Barney's death. I mean, all that guy cared about was bringing more people into this town. Now look at him. He should serve that dino egg sunny side up with a side of himself. 'Cause he's toast.
Barney is peculiar. Perhaps a diversion to throw us off the scent? You know, I still can't shake the apparent evidence that all the victims look like they've been torn apart by a wolf.
We are not lying to you. We would never kill one of our own kind.
Wait, so Prism was a wolf? What about Ryan?
No.
Oh, no. Odie Doty?
Odie Doty.
Oh, Odie Doty.
Odie Doty. Well, I've heard everything I need to, and it seems clear to me. All roads lead to Silas Torsen. Paul, we're heading back to Minor Mole. Paul.
No. Artie, I'm staying here with my people.
Really? We are this close to wrapping this up.
Yeah, well, I think I'm better suited here, all right? There is a wolf hunt going on, and it's the final count hound.
Not your best work.
Fine. I'll do it.
Oh, no.
All right. So what's the plan, my wolfies?
What you call us?
No.
Nobody says that anymore.
Oh my. Okay, so these Connor Creek werewolves play by an entirely different system. Oh, damn. Okay, that is this episode 7 here is probably the most important episode so far in this. Oh my. Okay, let's go ahead and get big. Okay, so first and foremost, I believe the wolves. I believe that they did not have a hand in any of the killing. It just, if it is them, it was a wonderful way to throw me off the scent because I am not suspicious of them at all, even though they're werewolves. But yeah, so the werewolves actually need the silver. They need the silver there so they can transform at will. Very interesting, a whole new set of rules for werewolves. I'm glad I didn't bother to look up werewolf lore, because this is whole new set of rules. But my question is, does Silas and Minor Mole know that? Do they actually know that the werewolves in Connor Creek need the silver? Or is Silas just a businessman who's like, yeah, we're going to get the silver out of here, we're going to make a bunch of money, and that's going to be cool. Like, is Silas actually, like, being like purposefully evil, or is he just being like a capitalist? Like that's a big question there for me. But yeah, so no full moon, so people like the werewolves can change literally at any time. That's interesting. That is super duper interesting. But we still didn't get to see where Ashley's like the husband partner was, like the guy from the flower shop. He still did not appear in this episode. So now that's the last half of the last episode, and now this episode where he just hasn't been there at all. Red flags are going off, but none more than for Truman herself. Oh my god, she's got to be at least the killer of the oddities dude. And here's why. So they came in the exact same entrance, Oddity's man, I really should know his name. He came in, front door, all, bleeding and everything. And then she comes in literally 30 seconds later, 45 seconds later. Does not make any sense. She immediately passed her resolutions. She knew exactly what she wanted to get done. And in that giant panic, when he runs in and literally somebody dies at the town council meeting, she is able to get the curfew passed and the wolf hunt task force passed. Literally, like, worst time to do it when everybody is all in a panic. It's not okay. It's how stuff like the Patriot Act gets passed, and not good. But yeah, it's not okay. Plus, she gave the sheriff the lead of the wolf hunting gang, which that's exactly what you want to do to your enemy. You give them a position of power. That way they're A, busier and they can't just focus all their attention on you. And B, since you were the one that gave them that power, they are now going to see you in a more favorable light. Truman did exactly what she planned on doing. So far, I think she is the one, for unknown motives right now, but I think she is the one that's killing everybody. And Minor Mole, maybe she... See, I'm curious as to how her and Minor Mole are connected, because we know that Minor Mole gave her the money for, I would imagine, for her campaign, because we saw the little Post-it note that was scribbled out by Artemis. But other than that, I don't know exactly how well they know each other. I don't know if she came in with Minor Mole. I might have to go back and rewatch these episodes. But one other little bit, though, that got me. When Truman came in there at the beginning of the episode, she still had her Truman for Town Council button on. Now, the election was at least a day ago, if not 2 days ago. What was she doing where she was so busy that she couldn't even peel that sticker off or change jackets? When you look at Truman, the character, does she strike you as the kind of person to wear the same thing 2 days in a row? Not to me. Not to me. So what was she doing when she was, I'm assuming, at least away from home for that entire day or two? Probably getting up to some nefarious deeds like killing people. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting right now. Yeah, Truman is definitely the baddest of the guys. Minor Mole might be coincidental, might not be, we'll see, but the werewolves are good guys in my eyes. But yeah, this episode was great. I loved it. This whole series has been really, really good so far. The only thing I wasn't a huge fan of, it's Truman, not Truman, I'm sorry, but Artemis. Artemis is very smart, she's very intelligent, but then there are these moments where she is just almost dumb, and it just doesn't seem like it goes along with her character. Like when Paul's explaining all this stuff to her, and she's like, oh yeah, whatever, or just running into things without thinking them through. It's I don't feel like the character Artemis that I had seen previous would do acts like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe Artemis is behind it all. Wouldn't that be a fucking trip? Either way, I am so excited for the next part. Please, guys, be sure to put your theories down in the comments. I always love taking a look at those. Otherwise, I will see you all in episode 8 here in, I don't know, a week.